People, welcome back to the Football Locker Room channel. Look, we apologize. There was no Cannon talk yesterday. You know how it is. Life gets to life. And so, man said, look, first thing Saturday, you understand, man, I have to bring something to you, man. You know, we're going to be back tomorrow as well. But a lot has happened, man. I really wanted to talk to you guys yesterday about this. Do you know what I mean? When we got the Chelsea game coming up soon, obviously, man's going to miss some. It is what it is. Do you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? Quite a lot happened yesterday, man. Talking about with Arsenal, I'm talking amongst the Premier League clubs in general, but there was one thing that where there was an update today. Now, obviously, this ain't no Plettenberg or it ain't no what you call it, Ben Jacobs or no Fabrizio Romano. But apparently, and my apologies again because I said he medical booked. I meant to say Kivior. Apparently, Kivio's medical is scheduled for today. You understand? 5-year contract set to be with Porto. Do you know what I mean? And you know that only means one thing, people. It only means one thing, people. Do you know what I mean? And that's Hincapie to Gunners. You understand? Look, I'm not gonna fret. Don't really know much of the player. You know what I mean? I've seen him play a few times, looks composed on the ball, but what role is he going to play? I'm not too sure. You know, we don't know if he's going to end up being left back and remove to centre back or vice versa. You understand? So we'll see how that goes. But you know what? Anyone that has watched him seems to have good reviews about him. Anyone. I haven't had one person say, rah, like, he ain't a good player, rah, rah, etc. Do you know what I mean? So fair play. Look, Kivior, big up yourself, yeah, for the Barnabout performance and whatnot. Do you know what I mean? Big up yourself for that. I understand that I thought you were a decent squad player. You know what I mean? I thought you could be caught, could be kept. But at the end of the day, I understand if you want to go and play a first team football and we got another man to come in, then it is what it is. It is what it is. Do you know what I mean? But look, hopefully this encapsulating we just can get over the line as soon as possible, man. I know people say there was a here we go, but bruv, I need to see him in an Arsenal shirt. Bro, do you know what I mean? Before the end of today, we ain't playing today, I understand. We're playing tomorrow, people. So we need to see that come true. Now, there was another big transfer, yeah, in the Premier League, and it's this brother right here in the black and white stripes. Baltimore joined from Stuttgart for a club record 5 million euros plus 5 million euros in add-ons. That is an 80 million package. So we're talking about 72 million quid. Do you know what I mean? Gonna wear the number 21 now, people. This means two things. It means two things, but I'll read the quote that Newcastle's new striker said from first contact. I felt like the club really wanted me and had big plans for me. Yeah, because you know, if you go from Newcastle, he's playing week in, week out. You know what I mean? I know Bayern Munich was interested in earlier on in the window, but it's more so cover for Kane. Obviously, yeah, Kane's getting older and whatnot. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, Bayern Munich's looking at the Jackson thing, but we're gonna get into that soon as well. But yeah, this means two things, people. Now, unfortunately, this leaves the door open for Liverpool to go in and grab Isak. And to be honest, you know what? As long as Newcastle got their man, you don't want to be keeping a man that doesn't want to be at the club in it. Do you know what I mean? So fair play. And apparently they're looking to bid 130 mil. Liverpool are looking to do it. So, boy, we'll see how that works out for them, man. We'll see how that works out for them. But you know what that also means, people? Nick Voldemar are going to Newcastle. Do you know what that also means? That now opens up the door for Stuttgart to come in for Fabio Vieira, people. Initially, they walked away from the table. There was a rumor saying that they're coming back for the table because, you know, they're getting money for their star striker. You understand? So look, Stuttgart got a good deal for you, man. Do you know what I mean? 17 mil. Run that. You understand? You need to run that. You get me? I know who's holding out for 25 mil. I get it. We don't want to get bumped anymore. Rare, tear, tear, tear. You see some of the prices that some of these other players are moving at. It's a mad thing. I get it. We don't want to be taking a piss out of, but just for this transfer window, we might have to take a little hit. You understand? Instead of getting 25 mil for Fabio Vieira, you get a 17 mil. And this was the number that was quoted weeks ago for Fabio Vieira. But apparently we kind of turned that down. But listen, Stuttgart, you've got 72 million British pounds now. Do you understand? You can buy Vieira, you can buy a striker, and you can pocket a whole load of profit. Do you understand? So listen, if 17 mil is the figure, Stuttgart, pay that up. You got bread. We know this. You know what? I'm even being kind by saying letting them go for 17 mil because you actually got money to put 25 mil on the table. But if you don't want to go that high, you understand? We can negotiate. You understand? Because at the end of the day, when it comes to incomings for us, bro, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. Do you know what I mean? Those that are regulars here, yeah, those that are regulars here, they know that brought in a lot of players. I have a certain opinion in terms of how the team should look and the profile of players that we should have brought in more specifically for the midfield. Do you know what I mean? I've always said we've already got Declan Rice as the number 6. Why did we buy another 2? In Zubimendi and Norgard? I think we could have done things different there. We could have done something different on the wing aside from investing in Madueke. But it is what it is. We brought a lot of players now. We've got the depth. You know what I mean? Hincapie surely is looking to come in soon. So ain't no excuses, man. These are the players that you want to brought in. We got them now. We got the depth. Boom, boom, boom. Is what it is. But we've sat here many a times talking about the transfer window, man. Do you know what I mean? Enough of the talk now, people. You understand? Enough of the talking. We need some action now. Do you know what I mean? No more of these bridesmaid bullshit. I'm not hearing it, bruv. Man's here for success. This is Arsenal Football Club. Man, it's time to deliver right now. Do you understand? And especially for bringing in Hincapie, who apparently people say, well, he's actually good at left back. He gets on over that. You could put a cross in. Do you know what I mean? I've been bamboozled by YouTube before, people. Do you understand? So I want to wait until I see a player live in the flesh, yeah, in the red and white. That is Arsenal Football Club. You understand? That is what I want to do. I want to wait. But do you know what I mean? I had to look at clips. I had to look at highlights. It seems like he's got a decent cross in him. So, hey, seems like he gets an overlap. Seems like he can play inverted as well. Seems like he can do a bit of everything. Do you know what I mean? And he's actually pretty quick. So, hey, listen, at this moment, it's looking good in it. But yeah, we just need to get that. We need to get it. Do you know what I mean? We really need to get that done and dusted. Now. I did mention Bayern Munich earlier on, Rotemada, Stuttgart, German club, so let's stick in Germany. You understand? Nicholas Jackson will land in Munich later today after 15 million euros loan move agreed with Bayern. Jeez. Initial test tonight. The main part of the medical on Sunday morning. Jackson already agreed his contract if buy option clause gets triggered in 2026. Now, Fabrizio, what you fucking conveniently left out, Mr. Fabrizio, yeah, is the optional fee. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm probably going to assume as after spending 50 million on a loan fee, I'm probably going to assume that it's probably around the 50 million mark in it. Do you know what I mean? But listen, Bayern Munich has obviously invested in their firepower, you know what I mean? They got a front three of Kane, Luis Diaz, and Elise. That's dangerous, bro. Do you know what I mean? Now you got Voltamada, now they got Jackson. Not Voltamada, my bad. Now they got Jackson as backup. Do you know what I mean? There's probably a couple of men that are missing out. I think they still got Coleman there. Actually, no, I think he's moved. I need to double check. But I think Coleman's moved. What's his name? Oh, what's his name, man? Sane's moved on, do you know what I mean? So clearly they want to improve on their firepower. You understand? So I don't blame them. Listen, I'm not saying that Nicholas Jackson is a bad player. Do you know what I mean? Like he's not. Temperament is a bit worrying. Do you know what I mean? And his finishing is a bit worrying, but he's definitely a threat. I'll say that much. You know what I mean? But good luck to them, man. 15 million euros on a loan fee is a hell of a lot. It's a hell of a lot. I'll tell you that much, bro. I'll tell you that much. But this next story, people, mate, I am bamboozled. I'm actually bamboozled, blood. Rasmus Hoyland, blood. Do you know what I mean? The wrestler. You know what I mean? That's what he does. He wrestles with man on the pitch, blood, and ends up on the floor, G. That's all man does. Do you know what I mean? The agreement between Manchester United and Napoli for Rasmus Hoyland is done since Tuesday. You know what? One thing I want to say, yeah, you push your journalists, you like to do You like to do these things a lot, you know. You like to long things out, blood. It's jarring. Just bring out the news, blood. What's wrong with you? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's been done since Tuesday. €6 million loan fee, 44 million euros buy option clause to become mandatory. Holland has already accepted. Agent fees agreed. He wants Napoli, no chance to stay at United. Well, yeah, he wanted to stay and fight for his place, people. Yeah, I understand. But United was like, go away. Go ahead. You understand? We don't want you around there no more, G. You know what I mean? We want footballers up front. We don't want wrestlers, mate. Do you know what I mean? And to be fair to Erasmus, coming back to Italy might be the best thing for him. Do you know what I mean? It was the last club where he showed some decent form. To be fair to him, I think he scored 15 goals in all competitions in his first season at United. I don't know what's happened, man. I personally think he's a scrub, but you know, he done decent things in Italy before. He could do it again, bro. But the money for him, so the total package, if the buy option is activated or becomes mandatory, you're looking at 50 million euros. So what, 44 million pounds? It's crazy. It's crazy. I know I said this window we're gonna have to take a hit, but the money certain other players get for their certain other clubs, sorry, get for their players, bro. It's a mad thing. But you know what? One thing I will say is Rasmus Højlund was actually an out and out starter in it. Do you know what I mean? We got a lot of guys that we flash to the side and we expect to get big money for them. Do you know what I mean? And we don't ever really sign high reputable players anyways like that. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But look, the scrubs finally got fans will be happy with that. Do you know what I mean? They got centre forward options in Cisco, Xerxes, you know what, Cunha, who has been playing there. Do you know what I mean? Because that scrub suffering wants to play Mason Mount in attack. You understand? So these man got two centre forwards on the bench and that. But you know what? We'll see how it develops over there, man. We will see how it develops over there. Another transfer people that came true. Do you know what I mean? Man like Mr. N Clunky, man like Mr. No Goals, black. You know what I mean? Yeah. Christopher Nkunku, he finally made his switch to AC Milan permanent. I'm telling you guys, look, all of this was in 24 hours, you know. You know what I mean? Official, confirmed. Christopher Nkunku joins AC Milan from Chelsea on 37 million euro fee plus 5 million euro add-ons and sell-on. And Nkunku signed a contract until June 2030. Here with his agent, Humberto Paiva from Pini Zahavi's Goal International. I don't know all about all that last business there. You know what I mean? But look, like I said with us people, yeah, we just for this transfer window, we're just gonna have to take a hit and be like, yo, you know what I mean? Take what you can get. I'm pretty sure initially Chelsea wanted like 50 million for this guy or 60 million for this guy. And I know Chelsea fans were going mad, saying, bro, why we want this amount of money for this brother? Right, rare tear. The guy's injured, doesn't really play much. Boom, boom. Just take what you can. Do you know what I mean? Now, that total package is, I believe, 42 million euros. So you're looking at possibly what 36 million British pounds. Do you know what I mean? It's much less than what initially than what Chelsea initially wanted for him, but ultimately, bro, they've had to take in less money. They've had to take in money, but again, it's just another, you know, it's just another bit of money made for them, man. Chelsea, they keep doing this, but again, people, one other thing, yeah. You know it's dark for these Chelsea, man. I listen, yeah. When you're getting hijacked, yeah, by Spurs, bro, hey, something's wrong at your football club. Something is wrong at your football club. Spurs are the ones that get hijacked. You understand? They don't do the hijack in. You see me? It's nasty work, you know. Man, let Xavi Simmons go for Garnachas. It's nasty work, people. And obviously, look, Chelsea kick off in a minute. Chelsea kick off in a minute. So I'm gonna speak about them in a bit. I'm looking at the starting lineup right now. I'm looking at the team. I'm looking at the bench. You understand? I know they got Cole Palmer injured. I hear it. They got Cole Palmer injured, people. They really did. But let me see if I can bring this up, people. Let me see if I can bring this up. Gonna share my screen. Gonna have a look at this lineup, people. Bear with me. Do you know what I mean? Now, bruv, look, the starting 11 ain't so bad. All right, cool. We know Chilwell's long-term injury. Sorry, not Chilwell. Colwill, long-term injury, whatnot. So they got Cosson there. You understand? They got Gusto at right back, Cucurella at left back. You understand? They still got Robert Sanchez in goal. Do you understand? Double pivot, Caicedo, Fernandez, Strong. Do you know what I mean? Then they got Pedro, Neto, and Esteval as the three behind the striker and Dillard. Now, obviously, what's his name? Palmer. So, of course, they're a little bit weakened now. Colwyn is out as well. But, bro, look at this bench. Look at this bench. What attacking players do they have? What? Evil Saka. Tyreek George, that's Evil Saka right there. Who else, people? Man like Binary Gittins. Is this what you man spent 1.7 billion on? It's crazy. I don't even know who this is, bro. I'm assuming this is what's his name, people? Oh my days. Centre mid. I'm assuming this is Andre Santos. Because his last name is Santos, and you know what I mean, in first initial A, you know what I mean, a super another midfielder. Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Obviously, Reece James, top player, you know what I mean, Harto, good talent, do you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. They just all this money spent, people, all this money spent, and these man, they look thin, man. They look thin, man. Do you know what I mean? Big up James in the building. You know what I mean? Chelsea, no, I hear it. I can't like look. I think, yeah, like Chelsea are a good team, like, but people, I don't know, they see them as a threat. I thought I did, but I also thought that they would have a better transfer window than this, man. Do you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. João Pedro, very good footballer. I'm not gonna deny that. You know what I mean? I've done said that he start on our left wing, even though he's not really a left winger. He will start for us on our left wing. I'm telling you that much. You know what I mean? I can't lie, man. Who else? What's his name? Right here, blood. Do you know what I mean? My mind has gone blank, blood. Hey, what am I doing? My mind has got Dillap. There we go, man. Do you know what I mean? Man like Dillap dancer and that. You get me? You got man like Dillap dancer, bro. Yeah. And not so bad. Esteval looks like a very good talent, but aside from that, Harto was also, to be fair, they put in 4 good signings, but you know what I mean? Bro, Garnacho and Gittins, like, it's nasty, man. That's nasty. Shot 8 players in, 8 out of 10 window. Nah, bro, listen. I've obviously already spoken. I've already spoken about it, James, innit? And obviously in all the streams that we've done, I've just spoken about it many times. There's certain, more specifically with the midfield and the left wing. So the signings of Madueke, Zubimendi, Christian Norgard, I might would have done something different there. And what you would call it? What's his name? Why am I mind going blank all of a sudden, people? Brain freeze and that. You know what I mean? Zubimendi's a good player. That's what I mean. Zubimendi's a good player. Like, don't get it twisted. It's just I didn't, and I'm gonna keep on repeating to people. I didn't see the need of us getting two number 6s, buying in 2 number 6s when we already got one. We could have done something very different with that midfield, man. I'm telling you, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because when the low block comes and you're having to rely on Rices and Marinos and that, do you know what I mean? It's dark. Dark. Do you know what I mean? So nah, bro. Like I said, James, yeah, it's not even about the quantity is mad. I didn't expect us to bring in this quantity of players, but I'm not here about the quantity. I'm here about the quality because guess what? Chelsea buy a lot of players. How many players have Chelsea bought for their first team, my bro? How many? What? Pedro, Delap, Gittins, what's his name? Garnachas they're about to bring in. Do you know what I mean? They've brought in Hato. Why am I missing one more? Okay, 5 is different from 8. I feel like I'm missing one more, people. You know what I mean? It's because they got guys like, obviously, Esteval, who's, you know what I mean, he was out on loan. Andre Santos, who was out on loan. Sugo, I think they bought in January as well. Do you know what I mean? But, bro, like, Chelsea buying a lot of players, but it's not about the quantity, my G. It's about the quality. You know what I mean? I don't know about. Hey, listen, look. I don't want to disrespect him. He's a very good tickler on the ball. Who knows? In a year's time, I'll probably be looking at this very differently. You know, it took Rodri time to sort of adapt to the Prem. You understand? It took Rodri some time to adapt to the Prem, innit? Do you know what I mean? And now look, he's best midfielder in the world, probably. You understand? So It is what it is. I think with Zubimendi, a wait and see. I really do think he's a good player. He's a ticker though, man. He's a ticker. That's one thing I say about him. He's a ticker, and it's not to say, especially in a possession-based team, it's not to say that a ticker is not necessary or a ticker isn't good enough. It's just I don't know, man. I need to see more, my brother. I need to see more because me personally, I think Voldemort, he who shall not be named, you know who I'm talking about. Voldemort, yeah, he brought more to the table. You know what I mean? I think people say Zuberman is a younger version of Jorginho, but Jorginho can split defenses with his passing. I don't know if Zubi can do that. I've just seen a ticker, which again is very important. But we had midfielders who I think just had a bit more about them. It is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Chelsea bought a lot, but then sell them all. I hear it. Shaq, we winning the league. Come on, you Gunners. Hey, James, listen, I get it, man. You're mad gas, James. I hear it. I hear it. You are mad gas. But hey, listen, come on, man. Do you know what I mean? Use the brother that played for DM, man, last season, man. Come on. He who shall not be named, man. He who shall not be named, lad. Big up AJ in the building. 8 likes. Anyone here, make sure you smash the like and subscribe on your way out. Big up AJ every single time, man. Telling people to help us out. You're always helping us out. So big up yourself, AJ, man. You know what I mean? Love for the love, all of that stuff. You get me? You know what I mean? But look, we'll see how the season goes. Do you know what I mean? We got Liverpool tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? Kirk is looking sus at left back. They don't have a proper right back. We'll see how that goes, man. We'll see how that goes. I really wanted to get Link on do a little preview and ting, you know what I mean? But like I said, people, life gets to life, innit? You understand? But we're here now. We're here now. Do you know what I mean? Not gonna be here for too long. You understand? You know what I mean? Chelsea game is on. He's saying he better beat Liverpool because of what he spent. Now I hear it. I hear it. We got all the depth now. So Odegaard being out injured, Saka being out injured shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be a problem now. But look, the one thing I'll say is this year, Anfield, boy, listen, Anfield is a difficult place, isn't it? Obviously, I'd love to go there and get the 3 points. You know what I mean? If we're really on this title thing, do you know what I mean? We need to make statements like that, you know what I mean? Go to Liverpool's ground and beat them because I want Link coming on here and I want to be telling him, that you're not even comfy in your own end, big man. Not even comfy in your own end. So you know what? You can bring in Isaac. You can bring in Guehi, lad. Ain't gonna mean shit, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Don't get over. But by the way, people, I must say this, don't get too overhyped with this Liverpool thing, you know. Don't get too overhyped with this Liverpool thing, you know. Do you know what I mean? These men are gettable. They are gettable. I've always said as well, Liverpool should bring a defensive midfielder in, me personally, just to make that defense a little bit more balanced, just to give Wirtz a little bit more freedom to roam around and them things there, you know what I mean? But hey ho, you know what I mean? They got a lot of big names, you know what I mean? Kudos to them. Do you know what I mean? With Hincapie done, Arteta has bought 41 different players at £1,007,000,000. Now, big facts. Big facts. I mean, by the time you get to like 25 players, I mean, that's a whole squad. Do you know what I mean? Bearing in mind, you know what I mean? We've also relied on the Haaland Demons. Do you know what I mean? Look at the Haaland Demons that we've had throughout his tenure, not just now. When you deep it, Saliba, you know what I mean? Arguably our biggest asset, or one of our biggest assets, but he never bought him in. You know what I mean? Lewis Skelly, Youth Academy. You see what I'm saying? Like, Ethan Nweri, Youth Academy. You look at the earlier guys, Emil Smith Rowe, Youth Academy. Martinelli wasn't bought by him. Reece Nelson, Youth Academy. And obviously the biggest one, Bukayo Saka, Youth Academy. And now you got Darman coming in, Youth Academy. Blood. You know the ones there. So, yeah, man, this manager's got it all to do, brother. This manager's got it all to do, but brother, you know, I'll be honest, I'm kind of getting bored of talking about this guy. I feel no matter what happens, man, he's still gonna have a job next season. Do you know what I mean? After this year, I think he would have 1 year left in his contract. I don't know if they'll part ways. We don't take risks like that, people. You know what I mean? So right now, it's just bare hope. I don't like hoping. I hate hoping. I'd rather be sure of my own team. But right now, it's just hope, man. I mean, we must win because we won't win game week 30 when they come to Emirates, so we must win tomorrow. I hear it. I hear it. I mean, really and truly, we should be looking to win both times, but maybe I'm being spoiled, AJ. Maybe I'm being spoiled. Um, third part is they're bringing Isaac in on Monday. As what it is, they can have him. Okay, they can have him. Whatever, man. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what? Yeah, as much as I don't believe in my team, I shouldn't have to fear no one. I shouldn't have to be here 5.5 years in, over 1 billion spent, and fearing people. I shouldn't have to be. It's jarring, but is what it is, man. Do you know what I mean? With Hincapie, Arteta was bought a whole squad plus another 16 players on top of that. Yeah, no, big facts. Big facts, man. Do you know what I mean? Look at the value. Here we go. Hey, James, we're not accountants, man, but you know what? We got to see what you're saying, anyways. Look at the value of our team and the players we want to keep. Rioton, Basiliba, Gabstelli, Raz, Odegaard, Eze, Saka, Yokeres. Hey, bro, and I'll go check Chelsea. Hey, bro, I don't care. I don't care. These man literally just won 2 trophies in the last 3-4 months. I don't give a fuck about the value of our squad, mate. I didn't give a damn. Listen, yeah. James, I'll be real. I didn't give a damn about the value of our squad against Chelsea's squad value when Aubameyang chopped up Zuma, yeah, and dinked the fucking goalkeeper, mate. I didn't care, my G. I don't care. I don't care, bro. I don't care. I get it. It's a part of it. Do you know what I mean? You want to have a squad where players are worth something. So if things don't work out, you can move them on. But it's like, bro, can I be real? Yeah. Like, look, when it comes to Arteta, yeah, people are putting they're putting respect on the wrong things. I'm not saying having players that are worth a lot ain't good. I'm not saying that constantly competing ain't a good thing. I'm not saying that going up the table isn't a good thing. But we put the biggest stock in the wrong things. What's the right word, man? We celebrate the wrong things. Not all good things need to be celebrated. Some good things are just like, okay, yeah, that's just it. Like, that's just the reality. But we're celebrating shit like, bro, I can't, bro. If I go on Google now, yeah. Do you know what? Let's do it, people. Let's do it, people. Yeah. Let's do it, people. Bro, let's go on. Hold on, real quick. Woo. Let me just quick update of the scores. Let's see if there's any change, people. You know what I mean? Nah. No change. But yeah, let me just go on. Flip it. Let me just go on. Bruv, Arsenal Wikipedia, blood. Yeah, but we're doing this, people. We're doing this, James. We're doing this, blood. You know what I mean? Arteta loading out Saliba, cost up top 4. Spurs. That's simple. We could have, bro. He was ready. He was ready, my bro. Do you know what I mean, James? You can't give him Saliba because that's fully on Emery. You know what I mean? I hear it. You know what I mean? Shit, guess what? I don't fear no one. I don't blame you. But I'm kind of changing in a way where it's like, but we shouldn't. We really, really shouldn't, bruv. Do you know what I mean? James, your manager does that. That's why he throws cups in the bins. I hear that, man. You know what I mean? Chelsea only want to keep Caicedo and Palmer and Estevao. Oh, bro. No. Come on. Cucurella, Colwill, Chalobah, Reece James. What are we doing here? Come on, man. Come on now, brother. Come on, João Pedro. Like, come on, man. Like, let's not do the agenda thing now. You know what I mean? We're head to talk football. You understand? When it's a Sunday showdown, we can do agendas, innit? You know what I mean? We can war against the ops. You know what I mean? To a certain extent, because I'm a truth teller. We can war against the ops, but it's Arsenal man here now. Let's be honest, bro. Like, they've got a fair few good players. Do you know what I mean? They did to PSG what we couldn't do over 2 legs. So, bro, I'm not going to disrespect them too much. They've got some very good players that I would take in this team, in the first 11 even. But, you know what I mean? Their squad and more importantly, the recruitment for their wingers and their centre-backs and the goalkeeper, that's one thing I'll therefore criticise them for. You know what I mean? My point is, we have a better built team spending less than Chelsea United and shit. I don't care, bro. We don't win nothing. Do you know what I mean? But no. Oh, sorry. I'm about to do something. Let me go on Wikipedia, bro. I want to know people, bro. So, no. Because we're going to go through this, James. We're going to go through this, yeah? Arsenal Football Club is a professional club based in Israel. They compete in the Premier League, the top tier of English football. In domestic football, they have won 13 league titles. Hold on. Why is it not showing up? 1 second, people. Why is it? 1 second. My apologies. Let me remove that. Yeah, I mean, got to stick on my ugly mug for a quick sec. You get me? One sec. Why is it not? One second, people. No. Because I need to get this up. I need to get this up. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. I need to get this up because look, I get it. You know, I mean, we got some good things going for us. Like I get it, James, but it's like you don't get how in this time period, yeah, these last 5.5 years, or more importantly, 5 years, yeah, you don't understand, yeah, how insignificant it is. It's so insignificant. All of these things of like, I mean, no spending and built squad. Like James, I'm sorry, bro. It's so insignificant. It's so insignificant. Hey, listen. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, when you go to the history books, yeah, you go to the history books and look at it. What's the first thing? What's the first thing that they mention? Where the club is based, where it competes. Oh, and the trophies we've won: 13 league titles, including one unbeaten title, a record 14 FA Cups, 2 League Cups, FA 17 Community Shields, even though we don't really count it. Do you know what I mean? I don't really know about this trophy, you know what I mean? Let's not even do that. In European football, they have won European Cup Winners' Cup and Intercities Fairs Cup. In terms of trophies won, it is the third most successful English cup in English football. I'm sorry, where does it talk about how much the squad is valued? Where, people? I want to know. I want to know. Then it goes through the history, people. It goes through the but I want to know, bro. I want to like where is it? Look, I get it. We built a decent squad. Some may say good. James, you may say very good. Do you know what I mean? But one thing I'll say is this: like, I'm not necessarily angry with my football club at the moment. Do you know what I mean? And people, roll to 500, man. Make sure you hit that smash. Make sure you smash that like and subscribe button, people, on your way in. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, we got some good things going for us. Like, don't get me twisted. But it's like, bro, I need to. It needs to result in something. I can't. I listen. Everyone, bro, support the club. However you want to support the club. Do you know what I mean, James? Just want to get excited, bro. Be excited. We spent a lot of money. We bought a lot of players in, and we've covered a lot of ground in terms of the squad in it. So I get it. I get it. I just think these things, yeah, like without success, without something proper, it's just insignificant, man. To the point where it's like, yeah, okay, it's a good thing, but that doesn't get me excited. But let's go back, people. I want to know, where does it talk about money spent? Where? Where does it talk about money spent? I want to know, where does it talk about money spent? Do you know what I mean? Where does it talk about money spent? Do you know what I mean? Arsenal was the first club from Southern England to join the Football League in 1893, and it reached the first division in 1904, relegated only once in 1913. It continues the longest streak in top division and has won the second most top flight matches in football history. Is there anything about squad value or how much money we spent or what? No. No, just simply talking about our history in the competition. You know what I mean? That's what it's talking about. Oh, here we go. In 1930s, Arsenal won 5 league championships and 2 FA Cups and another FA Cup and 2 championships after the war. Again, I want to know. Hey, James, please, I beg you, tell me, bruv. Where's the squad value? I want to know. Where's it at? Where is it at? Where's the second place finishes? Do you know what's funny? Yeah, we're in the second paragraph, people, and it hasn't even mentioned anything about us finishing second, bro. Because we finished second a lot of times, bro. We finished second a lot of. Do you know what? Let's be fair. They finally mentioned it right here. They finally mentioned something. They finally mentioned something. They completed the 20th century with the highest average league position. Fairs. Fairs. And then obviously they mentioned the fact that we qualified for the Champions League for a record of 19 consecutive seasons. All right, cool. They got there in the end, people. They, outside of being a success, they got there in the end. But look at what it starts with. This area of Mikel Arteta is so flippant insignificant. I'm talking about squad being built and comparing it to the amount of money other man spent. Yeah, other man win trophies. You could talk to me about top 6 record. Guess what? All these man that we got a great top 6 record against, they won trophies. You understand? Except from Tottenham, they won a trophy. Do you know what I mean? But man, I don't really care, bro. It's just, I'm sorry, people. Yeah, like man, I had to point that out, James. I had to. I'm gonna get to the chat in a sec. You understand? But man, I had to point that out, bro. Like, look. If that's the reason for you to be excited about this season, cool. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I find these things very insignificant for me personally. It's just, it's so insignificant, man, when it comes to the bigger picture. You know what I mean? James, we should have given the billion to an actual winner, not the Spanish Brendan Rodgers. Now I hear it. The fact that someone the next we gave a lot of trust, yeah, to someone that is like inexperienced. But you know what it is, man. We're here now. This is Arteta's last chance. Something that James has been consistent on, people, for sure. I'm not even talking about Arteta. I'm just saying we have made a good team with less money than Chelsea. Well, they're losers. Chelsea ain't. I'm sorry, that's the harsh reality. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. Yeah, we'll have this convo on Sunday. Hey, listen, James, AJ, yeah, you know what I mean? This is our time now. Hey, bro, we should have won back-to-back league titles already, so it's been our time. You know, it's probably why me and fans like AJ, bro, we're done with it. We're frustrated, my bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm saying this is our time now. It was our time in 2023. It was our time in 2024. You understand? So the next 2 years we will win the Prem with or without Arteta. I hear you. Guess what? Every big team, Barca, Arsenal, United, Liverpool, all won double digits in the leagues. I hear it. Well, Chelsea haven't, but like, bro, honestly, James, please explain how Arteta needs more despite 41 players bought in. Yeah, of course, you know, James has been consistent with his people. Do you know what I mean? No excuses this year, you know what I mean? And this is true. This I don't necessarily agree with. Look, I would get rid of Havertz in a heartbeat, but I've said before, I'm more concerned with Havertz's wages than him being a backup striker. I swear to you, if my man was on like 120, 130K a week, I wouldn't mind keeping him. Do you know what I mean? And bro, look around the Premier League, yeah. So Kai Havertz scored 14 Premier League goals in a season for us, innit? Do you know what I mean? You look around the Premier League, yeah, there are not too many strikers that score more than 14 goals in the league. Someone that can score 14 goals in the league, I don't think is a bad backup option, in it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I do think that there needs to be some sort of understanding where it's like, bro, like some of them man's backup strikers, they even getting 10 goals, my bro. Do you know what I mean? But again, it's the wages. It's not Havertz himself, it's the wages. It's the much bigger problem. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, we do still need a left wing. I've already said our left wing's brother stinks, man. Do you know what I mean? And if Hincapie is just to give you a replacement, we still need a left back. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily because Skelly's there. Do you know what I mean? We got 8 men across the back line. I think that's enough. Do you know what I mean? Or we got what do you call it? Kind of feel. Even though I'm not his fan, I'm really not his fan. I can't lie to you. But now we've got the players there, man. It's enough. It's enough now. It's enough. I'm gonna put aside in terms of what I would ideally want, AJ, and say no, this is enough. Make it happen. Do you know what I mean? And you know, again, AJ, again with Odegaard, the biggest issue with him is his wages, my bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm not selling Odegaard, bro. I'm not selling him. Do you know what I mean? I've said this already. I've backed Odegaard. I can't lie, but I've said this already. I'm not getting rid of him. I can't lie. But listen, people. I think we're about 25 minutes into the Chelsea game. I want to catch a good hour of it, you know what I mean? So listen, big up people, love for tuning in, big up for hitting the likes and subscribe, big up yourself, James, big up yourself, AJ, do you know what I mean? You know, we're definitely gonna be back Sunday evening, you understand, people? So listen, man, look, enjoy the rest of the Saturday, man. Do you know what I mean? You got United coming up at 3:00. I think Man City's playing at 5:30. I understand, but look, obviously we've got Liverpool tomorrow. You know what I mean? Premier League season is well and truly underway. People, you understand? You know what I mean? We've got a day full of Premier League action. So people, look, Enjoy your Saturday, man. Chill. Relax.